We can pass some data into the script using arguments. Also, the same is valid for a function, which we will cover in another lecture. Example of calling a script with some arguments we can see right now. As usually, we are running the script, but at the end we are adding arguments separated with space. In our case, those three arguments, 1, 2, 3, can be read from the script itself and then further processed. How we can access arguments from the script? Script name can be accessed as $0. First argument as $1, second argument as $2, and so on. Then we have option how to show all arguments using $@ and using $**. Here is good to know that the option $* is returning only one string, where the arguments are separated using first character of internal field separator, which is usually space. Because of this one string limitation, in most scripts this option is not used when reading processing arguments. To easily check how many arguments was entered, we are using $hash. Now let's write some script to see arguments in action. I will create script called arguments.sh. On the first line, don't forget on shabbing, bin bash. Now I will print script name using echo script name, and the value is displayed using $0. Also, I can, for this example, print first and second arguments. First arguments using $1, and the second argument I will display using $2. Now I can print all arguments using $@. All arguments with $@. Here I need to prepend backslash before $@ if I want to display string $@ instead of its value. On the next line, I can print all arguments using $**. All arguments with, don't forget on backslash, and value $**. And finally, we can display argument count using $hash. Now the script is done, so we can save it, grant execute permission, and we can run it. Now you see that we didn't use any arguments, so arguments count is 0, so we can change it. So I will add 1, 2, 3. Great, we see now that first argument is 1, second is number 2. We also see all arguments written by $@ and $**. Here you see that output is same for both of them, and in this example it's hard to spot any difference between them. But please wait to a lecture where we will talk about for loop, as there I can show you that difference when reading arguments using loop.